Howdy, my name is Aurash Behroozi. I'm a member of the CVM Texas A&M class of 2018, and I just finished my first year, so now I'm a second-year veterinary student. So I've been interested in veterinary medicine ever since I was a kid. I had a membership to the Dallas Zoo, and my parents would take me there, and I probably drove them crazy how much I wanted to go there. But I also like to build Lego zoos and have these like little toy animals, and I'd build these zoos. So I've always been interested since I was a kid. About 95% of my experience is with small animals, so dogs and cats. So my interests are there right now, but they say that your interests will change like a million times in vet school. So for now, I'm small animal. I prepared for veterinary school by basically studying during the semesters and then shadowing during the breaks, like the summer break, winter break, stuff like that. I majored in biomedical sciences, but I actually haven't earned my degree in biomedical sciences yet, so I did this program where my last year of undergrad would get credit from my first year of veterinary school. So I would get my undergrad degree in August. So basically I'd get my undergrad in DVM in 7 years instead of 8. So I chose to do that to basically save a year of my life. So I would give some youth the advice to shadow veterinarians and to shadow different veterinarians and to shadow at different clinics and also experience different animals. So you may live in an area where there's not as much farming. Try to branch out to some areas with like mixed animal practice maybe or large animal just to see what everything is like, because you never know until you've tried it. So for that, you basically just need to work pretty hard and be pretty dedicated, but a lot of it's time management, organization, the classics like that. So some of my experiences that I've really enjoyed have been, it's always fun to do like the fistulated cow where you stick your arm in the rumen of the cow, basically the stomach of the cow. I've really enjoyed also meeting people that are at the top of their field. So we've met some people like Dr. Kramer, who helped with our embryo lab, where he was the first person, one of the first people to clone animals. So he cloned the first cat named Cece. So I really enjoy meeting these people that have done these amazing things, recognized internationally at the top of their fields, and it's pretty exciting that we get to be a part of it. So this summer I'm doing this summer research program where there's about 20 of us students, and the National Institutes of Health are funding, and some other organizations are funding for us to basically learn about research. So we get to make proposals, we go on field trips, we have our own research project. My research project is studying multiple sclerosis and hopefully trying to find a treatment for that. So it's been quite an amazing experience so far. Especially we just went to the Texas Heart Institute and we got to see open heart surgery. So we saw a left ventricular assist device replacement as well as aortic aneurysm. So I would advise when you first join vet school, find a group of friends. I mean, everyone is friendly, but everyone's going to end up with their own group. And what we kind of did was study on our own, and then maybe the night before the test, we'd all get together and quiz each other. So I would advise to find what works best for you and to do the most efficient studying. And by efficient, I mean learning the most information possible in the least amount of time, because you're not going to have a whole lot of free time. So I guess something that would apply to both of those would be to get involved. In undergrad, you can join, I would advise joining at least one academic organization and one non-academic organization. So academic would be like Biomedical Sciences Association, veterinary branch, or pre-vet society. And then maybe a non-academic would be, I was in tennis club, or you could do any other sorts of things. And if I would say like find a passion that you have and explore it. And there's probably going to be a club here for it. If there's not, you can always create your own. I know my first year, I was pretty amazed. There was a club called the Rock, Paper, Scissors Club. So if there's a Rock, Paper, Scissors Club, I'm sure you could find one of your passions and get involved and meet people. And these people will be your friends. They could be your lifelong friends. They'll push you to work harder at whatever you do, whether it's academics or non-academics. So I would definitely say get involved. So in vet school, I am the student representative for the SCAVMA, so Student Chapter of the American Veterinary Medical Association. And I'm also in a few clubs. I was in bovine practitioners, lab animal medicine, pain management, and a few others. But my advice would just be to join all of them because they're all fun, and you get a lot of lunches and food and pretty cool wet labs and stuff. So just join everything. So veterinary medicine has come a long way. I know one of my mentors was telling us that when she first entered vet school, there were only 3 girls and about 100 guys. And the tables have definitely turned. The number of girls have gone up and the guys have gone down. So right now we have about, there's 29 guys and I believe 104 girls in our class. So guys, the odds are in your favor if you would like to join, and of course for veterinary medicine as well. But yeah, it's definitely a fun experience. So thank you for hearing my story, and I wish you best of luck in your endeavors, and hopefully I'll see you out there in veterinary medicine.